Hello and welcome to another episode of Loadout. Today we're going to be taking a look at one of my favourite outfits I've ever made. A cutting edge technical operator to parallel flycatcher himself. This is going to be the first full loadout where I also suggest weapons and accompanying playstyle. Of course, this is just how I like to play, and personally I find enjoyment in giving the outfits a bit of a gameplay effect, usually in the form of a limitation. Now, this outfit was not designed with any particular biome in mind, although obviously it does fit better in the urban or skell areas. Due to the theme, it was not designed with camouflage. You are supposed to be an elite hunter with enough gadgets to make James Bond blush. So who needs to hide? For the theme of the outfit, I was going for something more stylistic than realistic. Something high-tech, tactical, and somewhat futuristic. For the class, we have of course gone for an engineer so that we can summon our own personal defense drone. My second choice, however, would probably be Echelon, but thematically speaking, the engineer is the obvious pick. But with that said, let's break it down. Okay, starting off with the headgear, obviously we aren't wearing any. Nice and easy. Now, for the vest, we are wearing the Wolf vest for a multitude of reasons. Number one being it's the most high-tech looking vest in the game. But also with our choice of headpiece, it will start floating if you don't wear a wolf vest, so we've gone for that for multiple reasons. It is in black, by the way. For the gloves, it's the Energy Strike gloves in black. For the trousers, it is the Armoured Heat Regulating Tactical Pants. These are from the latest event, the Rebel Uprising event. I believe they may be inaccessible now, unfortunately. Those are in solid grey. For the boots, I'm wearing the self-fastening ankle boots, also from the latest update. However, I do so believe these are purchasable at Maria's store. However, we aren't wearing any camo on those. Otherwise, you will get rid of the yellow lines. Now, skipping straight onto the top, I am wearing the Urban Hero jacket in solid grey. This is a store-bought item, so obviously you could basically go for any other kind of long sleeve jacket, as long as you can get solid grey. I think it will probably look alright, something like the leather jacket. Previously, I was wearing this, the Helicon CPU, but there is now some clipping on the left-hand side there, which really upsets me. So that's why we've had to find something else. The rolled up sleeves do look quite nice, and there's no clipping that I could see. So that is a good option if you don't want to have to spend any money, which is fair enough. One thing I would pick without hesitation here is the Architect Top Engineer from the raid. There is a bit of clipping on this arm here, however I think I might be able to live with that just because of how cool the rest of the setup looks. Moving over to the mask, we are wearing the Commissioner Mask Sharpshooter from the raid. There's not really much else you could swap out and change here for it to pull the same kind of high-tech look. Something like this Field Medic one looks alright, but it doesn't quite pull the same effect. Okay, let's have a look at the actual loadout itself. So, for our utility items, we are bringing the EMP grenades as well as the... Okay. Let's have a look at the actual loadout itself. So, for our utility items, we are bringing the EMP grenades as well as the sync shot drones for thematic reasons, of course. Now, for the weapon, you almost certainly have to pick the MK14 Termination. Now, this is very unrealistic. It's from the Terminator event. It is basically a laser gun. However, it matches the color scheme of the outfit very nicely, as well as obviously being quite high-tech and futuristic. So it matches not only visually, but also thematically. It also introduces an interesting gameplay challenge. You cannot put a suppressor on this weapon. Now, I only play with one gun because I ain't no pussy, so this does mean that stealth is made significantly harder, as should I wish to maintain a stealthy approach, I have to do so with only a pistol. For the pistol itself, we have gone for the SCIS HDG, which is from the Splinter Cell event all those months ago. This one, again, you can't customize too much, but matches the color scheme fantastically. It also looks relatively high-tech and matches the theme equally nicely. In the next few videos, I'm going to be working on suggestions from you guys from the comment section. I won't be doing them in any particular order, most likely just whichever one I can make first. I think I've got about 4 or 5 suggestions to work through, so thank you guys for giving me a little bit of content to keep me busy this week, and I guess I'll see you then.